today I promised a video, so I'm going to deliver. So I'm going to talk about this particular lab called, I think the professor is called Moore, Dr. Alex Moore, if I'm right. Her lab is called Inclusive Conservation Lab. So currently she posted on the lab website, the Inclusive Conservation Lab at the University of British Columbia is recruiting 1 PhD student and 2 MSc students to conduct a research on coastal ecosystem ecology and conservation. So if you read more, it says that these positions are fully funded and will begin in the fall of 2024 at the Vancouver campus. We are looking for students who are interested in conducting applied ecological research in coastal Westland and are willing to engage in the issues of diversity, equity, and inclusion in the meaning of. This same lab is also recruiting postdoctoral fellows. Yeah. So I'll put the link to this below the video, and then I'll encourage you to look at it. So when you come across a site like this, you read more about the lab, and then there are things you should look out for. You see people here, research is publication. I always say that when you visit a site, always read some of these, always read some of the professor's publication, understand what he has done and what he's currently doing is under research. Look through the number of people in his research lab, and then see if there are rooms for more people. So I just click on people, this button over here, and then it led me to this place. So this is actually the picture of the professor recruiter. She's a lady, Dr. Alex Moore. She's the, when you see PI, it means the principal investigator. So she has the funding. She is giving the fully funded scholarship to one PhD student and then 2 MSc students. Yes. So currently he's having only 1 student, that is MSc student. So you can see that he put a note here that this could be you. Your picture can be here when you are accepted to his lab. So you can be that 1 PhD student or part of the 2 MSc students she is actually looking for. Make sure you look through. When you click on join the lab, it takes you to an Excel form where you can shoot your shot. This time around, you are not going to send him a direct email like dear Professor so and so and attach your CV. He has already designed I think it's a word, or how do I call it, a form. There's a form like Excel form that, so when you click on join the lab, it will take you to this form where you see this. All you need to do is to fill in the form, provide your details, your name. Always use email that has your name, like email address that has your name. Use your legal name. Don't use any Nikki. Like if you have middle name, just put it there. And then select everything. There are places you can upload all the things she asks for: your transcript, your research interest, your CV. Again, I need you to research more about the professor. Then you can submit your application right here and it goes through. So I went ahead to look through all the buttons, I should say, or the dashboard, the things on his lab website. I also look at the professor's profile. So one of the things too I would say is that it's always advisable to quickly connect to the professor on LinkedIn. So I also look at her CV, and this is her CV. If you don't know the correct format for a CV, always look at the professor you are emailing and make sure that your CV is following the same format, similar or same format. So this is how she arranged her CV. You can always you can also do similar thing. This is her email address. I think you don't need to email her, you just have to fill the form I showed earlier. This is a link to her LinkedIn profile and her Twitter handle. Always make sure they are connected, most especially LinkedIn, because once you follow them on LinkedIn, they get notification that somebody has viewed their profile. They also go back to read about the person, and once they find you interesting over there too, they will look at your application on time and then get back to you if your profile is exciting. Yeah, so I won't talk much. I'm going to leave all the link below. Take your time, read more about the project, the lab, their research areas, the people in the lab, some of the publication, like I said. Thank you so much. Bye bye.